Yo, back at it again. Listen, if you're a Jets fan, make sure you're subscribed. Like, share, and subscribe. Tell a friend to tell a friend that Top Billin is where it's at, baby. Pounding out them film studies, entertaining you guys, educating you at the same time, and the whole nine, baby. This is where it's at, man. And I'm probably starting a Discord, right? So for those who want to chat with your boy about Jets football, holla at your boy, man. Tell me if you're interested. Just a small group of people in there. We'll just be chatting whenever. All right? Man, I'm super excited about the prospects for the Jets season, and I'm talking about this year. I expect the Jets to perhaps be in the Super Bowl. Yes, you heard that right. You're talking about a top 5 roster that's built from the inside out. Great along both lines of scrimmage, or potentially great along both lines of scrimmage. Obviously, the defense, baby, probably the best doing it, right? If not top 3. The offensive line of scrimmage, a work in progress, but man, the talent is there now, right? Albeit maybe fragile talent that needs to stay healthy, no doubt about that, but that's to be said with anyone's team, right? Building up that depth as well through the draft, through free agency and all that. So if the line of scrimmage is tight, man, it's hard to beat teams like that, right? I expect the Jets to be extremely hard to beat, especially with the improved quarterback play, which you know will happen with my man Aaron Rodgers. So with that being said, come on, man. Speaking of a top 5 roster and being able to control the line of scrimmage, that run game is going to be insane. Breece Hall already, in my opinion, the best running back in the league. Think about that there. What don't you like about Breece Hall? I mean, my man is a slasher. He's one of these guys who can get downfield quick, fast, in a hurry. We know he has that long speed. Your guy's physical, tough, can catch the ball out of the backfield. He's that dude. I expect big things from my man Izzy Abanikanda as well, from right out in New York. So think about that there, right? You know what I'm saying? Out there in New York, right? This is Jersey all day out here. So my man was a complete monster in college. I expect him to be able to replicate that in the NFL. Do not write somebody off after 20 carries or whatever he got, right? That would be insane because this guy can actually play. I'm here to tell you that for sure. To me, that's damn near enough, right? With the improvement I expected in the Izzy Abanikanda, then you go out and add Braelon Allen, who was perhaps my top running back in the draft. I actually wanted the Philadelphia. I'm buried the lead here, right? I always got to speak it into existence. Your boy wants that I-95 Jersey Murf Bowl, pitting 2 teams that are heavy in the state, obviously up north, right, with the New York Jets, right, representing North Jersey out there, East Rutherford, Secaucus, you know what I'm saying, that area right there for sure. Down south, right, Philadelphia Eagles too. So that would be the bowl right there. That would be a hell of a game between 2 teams with 2 top 5 rosters. Both teams built along the line of scrimmage. Obviously, the Philadelphia Eagles a little bit further advanced with the offensive line of scrimmage, but the Jets got that defensive line of scrimmage on lock, in my opinion. It is what it is on that front there. But I wanted Braelon Allen. I did study on him, right, to talk about him with the Philadelphia Eagles as a 1-2 punch with their newly acquired back in Saquon Barkley. They need another big back like that. But, man, I didn't think the Jets would go out and get this dude. Damn, that's damn near overkill, right? You talk about Abanikanda, and then you bring in a Braelon Allen as well. Big guy like that could hit the long run. My man is a downhill terror, no doubt about that. Incredible pick, no doubt about that, 4th round. Then you go out and grab another back in Isaiah Davis from out of South Dakota State. What are we doing here? There's a lot to like about this guy's skill set if you're not familiar with him. I think he fits the zone scheme well. A ton of zone being had in the jet scheme. No matter of fact, man, let's get to it, baby. Let's go.
Top Billin, Uptown Murf.
Top Billin.
South Dakota State heavy zone elements as well. You'll see a split zone here, right? Cross formation block. You're going to get that rocket motion on the outside here, right at depth. You get him pressing and getting downhill. I don't know what I like about his game better. I love his vision. I love his agility. And I love that he runs with some ferocity as well there. So he's got a very vast skill set. We see right here, this is a tough run. Change elevation on him, bang, run through contact. great balance. Look at that. Finishes on his feet, right? So a lot of people going poo-poo on somebody playing at a small school. I'm here to tell you right now, you're running against North Dakota State, right? You might as well put them. North Dakota State, to me, could be in the Pac-12 and could challenge for a Pac-12 title, right? They're a good team there, but you can see the vision here, sticking that foot in the ground, right? That's what the zone's about. It's about reading that interior portion. You're going to be reading that 3 technique. If he's washed down, or if he's washed away, right, you get downhill. You know what I'm saying? If he's still on the inside, you keep it outside further on your aiming points there. But that's what I like to see. When you approach contact, change elevation on him, run through on tackles, bang. I don't know what my man was thinking right here, right? He brought his pads, but his pads wasn't enough right here. And look at my man letting his pads do the talking. Look at that. He causing 2 and 3 car pileups. My man getting downhill, Isaiah Davis. Look at that. Watch this Wildcat play here. Look at this. Look at the vision. Great in traffic, getting uphill, finishing. Come on, man. What are we doing? Look at this, right? You know, on that transfer, get on the behind center, right? This act says, what do we got here? Looks like you have that kick out block here by the guard. Everybody else stepping play side here. You get the center looking like he got a major breach right here. So he's having to navigate that really quickly. Let's see it. Yep, the center's getting super breached right here. So even if he wanted to cut that back inside, he has no chance. So he presses it outside, then watch him get downhill. And look at the innate feel right here. There's nobody there. But just in case, right, he has eyes in the back of his head, his peripheral vision is good. You see somebody then appear. But he's already cleared that stage. And then getting downhill right here. I'm not a big fan of hurdling, right? You're going to get yourself killed one day, right, hurling. But, hey, if you can make it and stick the landing, it's all good there. Not only does he stick the landing, he then runs through contact, breaks another tackle, right? Fertilizes a man, right? Fertilizes that man really good in that grass field and continues to get upfield. Excellent. One more time, full speed on that one. Excellent vision, downhill, clearing, hurdling, fertilizing. Another one from the Wildcat. He's going to get straight downhill. You see that, right? Oh, my God. He's extremely shifty. I think he's like 6'1", 220-something pounds. I have to verify that, though. He's a big back, but he definitely runs really jingle-footed. Your man has some really good agility, and look at that right there, right? So instantly, damn, how did he not do this, right? Like your regular power scheme. Looks like a counter, right? Kind of a counter O from that Wildcat. And he sees that, chops his feet, gets downhill, runs through an arm tackle, of course, gonna always make the first guy miss, then continues to press at front side and reads the block. He does a good job reading blocks on the fly, and then get the ball security and going for an extra 2 or 3 more yards as well. One more time. Downhill, shifty, powerful. He has some really good quickness to him. Not sure about the long speed, but man, in a zone scheme, man, he'd be extremely effective. Running power, you get the guard kicking out the end man on the line of scrimmage. You have the H-back as well coming in, leading through kind of off the guard here, being able to navigate this. However, you get a nice little breach here by the 3 technique, right, appearing in the A-gap, and he can make you miss in small quarters, right, close quarters. Look at that, break a tackle. He was dead to rights and didn't get upfield more, making chicken salad out of chicken shit. Straight up, look. Downhill, focus. Change that elevation on. You see the 3 technique, right? He appears dead to rights, somehow makes him fertilize himself, right? And you get a leg whip right there a little bit, right? Bang, he fertilizes himself, he's done. And then you change the elevation on him. Continuing to drive with those legs, get yourself an extra however many yards there, right? Even though being like, what, a 7-8 yard run, it should have been no gainer, or at the very least, maybe, or at the most, probably was a loss. I want you to watch the little subtle stuff, like being able to break tackles in close quarters, right? You get this pin and pull action, and my man doesn't have much room to navigate, but watch this. You see this? How does he come out of the other side of that tackle right there? Look at that. Get downhill, going off the inside. What we got there? Yep, you got the H back. So he's going off the inside hip of the H back. So he navigates that. Once he gets there, he's having to read again. But then he encounters some traffic. Watch this. He'll encounter some traffic coming in. You see, right, the back uncovers. And he should be dead to rights, right? That should be a pretty easy tackle in the hole right there. But look, he ends up slipping that tackle. And my man's right there, right? He's getting a little bit of that prison loving. And then he comes out on the other end of the tackle, getting you 2 or 3 more yards. It's that little subtle stuff that can keep you at least on schedule, right? You don't want a loss. Even if it's a 3 or 4 yard game, right? If it could have been like a 4 or 5 yard game, if it could have been a 1 or a negative gainer, right? No such thing as a negative gainer there. If it could have been a run for negative yards there, then you put yourself behind the 8 ball, right? You want to help out your quarterback who probably doesn't need much help anyway. All right, you know I got to get a little LOL in if I see it. Watch him get downhill on this one right here, the DB. Bang! That was it. That was all she wrote for his career. Come on, right? What are we doing here? Look at him first and foremost, navigate this blocking. Right, it looked like he wanted to press that all the way out. Then he sees an organic crease, cuts off that inside hip. Encountering a little traffic, right? You get a little dwarfism going on right here, and bang! Sent him to Zombie Town. What do we do? Won't you send me to Zombie Town? Won't you send me to Zombie Town? Cherries, lemons, and bananas, full tilt, all in his eyes. He was done. Absolutely done right there. And this is, for all intents and purposes, your 4th string tailback. What are we doing here, man? Bang! Ending careers out there, sending dudes to the upper room. All right, y'all, I'm going to call it right there. You guys got to give me a reason to come back and do more Jets content. So make sure you're sharing the content, message board, social media, and all that. Make sure you subscribe to the channel as well. And let me know about that Discord right in the comment section if you want to get down with that, right? Especially if you're from out here, man. If you're from Jersey, as always, man, make sure you rep too, man. Bergen County, Hudson County, Essex, Union, all my guys out here, right? I'm talking about Rawway and Linden, of course, Newark. Big shout outs to Jersey City. Mad shout outs to Hoboken, Weehawken, West New York. We getting it in there. Shout outs to the whole NYC, man. Staten Island in the building. Shout outs to Long Island as well. All right. Your boy Jersey Murf, as always, man, signing off. We'll have more. You guys, you know what I'm saying? Let's get it in, baby. All right. Salute.